We collect gas as we need in our laboratories. Now we are transferring this knowledge freely to mankind. So by simply creating an environment over the container, we have created the condition to replicate the process of the leaf in extracting CO2 from the environment. The beauty with this process is simple. You do not need to pay, for example, $100 to plant a tree for what you used 1,000 or 2,000 liters of fuel or 10,000 liters of fuel. And then out of the money you paid, maybe a fraction of it is used to plant a tree in Amazon or somewhere else. And with it, create a new problem for the farmers and people in Amazon or different areas. Because by overplanting and destroying other woods, you try to replace the same and the mistake carries on. This way, you plant a box, plant a tree, a copy of a leaf in your own house. And now you are responsible to clean up the mess, what you have created. So, in a very simple way, in that container, or as you can see in this container, you can simply extract the CO2 from the environment and collect it. Because, as usual, you get rid of the waste. To you, the CO2 which is absorbed, the CO2 is a waste. Sometimes it's CaCO3 too. So, if you can collect this material in a very simple way, you don't need to throw it away. Or you can use it because it's in plasmatic condition. It has a lot of energy. You can use it for production of energy in the future. We teach you how to do this. We have achieved this and we're going further. But the process is that now, by adding in a simple way a nano-coated material, a simple zinc plate, a piece of wire, you can, in a very simple way, clean up the mess by yourself without relying on anybody or blaming your government that they do not clean up and they create a CO2. And it's very simple. This box, this technology, in its simple form, is available to every human being on this planet. We are offering this package, a container, nano-coated plate, a nickel plate, the wire to connect the two, a syringe to extract the CO2 that you can keep it and you know you are doing your work, and another container to hold the CO2 once you extract it, to every man on this planet. The production cost and material cost by the Italian company to produce it has been put at 15 euro. You can buy the kit at 15 euro, or you can buy the two plates individually and then you put the kit together yourself at home, a container you have and a syringe. These two plates has been valued at 10 euro. So with 25 euro, including postage and packaging, you receive the box with the syringe and everything else, or 15 euro for two plates. Keshe Foundation will receive a percentage of this finance back for us to be able to carry on with research and development. These containers are available for delivery immediately by the manufacturers, and at the same time you learn to become responsible for cleaning up the mess you have blamed your governments to clean for you. The beauty with this package is all the CO2 which you collect, if you put them in a position as we have in the containers, which we show and we release this in a very near future, you can lead and extract energy back from the material you have collected. You can see 12 volts DC and double that usually in AC. So not only you have cleaned up the CO2 from the environment, at the same time By being able to use the energy from what you have collected, you stop the future burning of materials to add to the CO2. So indirectly, this game plays two clear, beautiful addition to the cycle knowledge of the man. Not only to clean up, but a new way of what you've been looking for as a free energy. And this can go for years. It's unlimited energy. It depends how you set up your system, how you do it. In 2-3 weeks time, we'll sell the same way as a kit, the rechargeable units. So what it means, when you bought this system, you have a CO2, then you inject your CO2 into these tubes or a similar setup, and then you start charging your battery, you start burning lights around the house 24 hours a day if you want to, without adding to the CO2. And at the same time, because as we've done, you can see it here, as you charge, you can have, as you see in the torch, a free energy. But you can add to it. You can charge a battery, you can charge anything you want to do to use the energy which you have absorbed. We are asking you to support the foundation with a practical solution which no organization in the world at the moment is managing or able to deliver to mankind. In fact, by cleaning up the mess which us and our fathers have created on this planet in the past 50 years, we allow our children to live a safe life on this planet. So you can go to Keshe Foundation website, www.keshefoundation.org, go to the shop and order a system for yourself or for your family and friends, that they have to water this thing, that their plant stays alive and they can extract CO2. At the same time, as we have opened the patents and this material is directly offered, this process directly offered to humanity, you can reproduce these units for your country, for your nation, for your friends and family. And by our ethos, the way we work, we give you our knowledge free. And on the other hand, to be able to research at this level and support our research without depending on governments and banks to limit our extension and addition to the foundation's knowledge, we ask and we request that for every unit you produce to contribute €1 to the Keshe Foundation in the account which is given on our website. The monies which come from the nations will be used in the Keshe Foundation of that nation in majority of the time that we support. So when you buy, for example, in China, we support the Keshe Foundation in China to be able to add to their research and development and teaching. A percentage will go to the Keshe Foundation headquarters for supporting the research, other researchers which are going here. So from today, by buying or purchasing 1 unit at a minimum donation of €25, you can start cleaning up the mess. And you can send the 1 sample to your world leaders, to your governments, to your councils, to your mayors, that there is a solution. Instead of spending time to go to marches to clean up the CO2, now march to purchase these units to change the course of humanity. The links for purchase are on the website. And if you are one of the members of the Keshe Foundations around the world, or you can replicate these units, please do so with the freedom that we can help each other to develop a new society. without damaging the environment. Thank you very much.